I just want your thoughts on Lillard to the Bucks, especially at the cost of Drew Holiday. What does that mean? And I know you would probably throw a little bit of cold water on all this fucking fire right now because it's hype out here in Milwaukee. The Brewers won the fucking Central Division. Lillard to the Bucks, like everyone is going crazy in Milwaukee right now. But from an outsider's point of view, how do you feel about Lillard as he pours his fucking Hennessy into his cup?
I'll go ahead and start with the good news. Good news for the Milwaukee Bucks, that is, for the Milwaukee Bucks and their fan base. Huge upgrade offensive.
Oh,
Damian Lillard is at the point guard position. He's probably one of the best 5, maybe 3 scorers at that position of all time.
Yep.
Him and Steph Curry, and they're still playing today. Instantly, the pick and roll in Milwaukee becomes like
deadly.
With Dame as the ball handler and Giannis as a screener. And also, people don't speak about this, but with Giannis as the ball handler and Dame as a screen setter.
Woo!
Because you got a 1 coming up to set the pick. You probably got another 1 guarding Damian Lillard. So what are you going to do? You're going to switch that? And you're going to have the big on Lillard now? So Giannis, if he doesn't want to play bully ball, he can just throw it back to Dame.
That's
clear out. And name a big in the league, and I'll name you a big that cannot guard Damian Lillard.
There you go.
So
crazy.
So they got better offensively. Now, I'm not taking that away from them. Now, here's the medium bad news. Mm-hmm. They didn't get that much better. Why? Because Damian Lillard does not play defense.
No, he does not.
Drew Holiday is probably the best defensive player in the league.
I really can't think of much better than him.
Especially at that point guard position.
Right. Like
even the shooting guard position.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
He does it all on the floor.
Yes. Milwaukee would have been way better off trading Chris Middleton.
Yep.
Than Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard in a backcourt with Giannis.
Oh, my God.
Now, that would be a championship.
Disgusting.
That would be a free trip to the finals.
Yep.
That is a functional basketball super team.
But, however, as most people will point out, there was no way this trade was going to happen if it was Middleton. That they're not going to take Middleton.
It could have.
You think so? Without giving up too much? Because the reason I bring it up is just because we talked about if Miami was going to go for Lillard, the fear was they'd have to give too much.
Yes, and that's why
do you think the
Miami
Bucks could do it? Well, exactly. But do you think the Bucks could have made this happen with Middleton and also not giving up too much more?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because Middleton, for one, he's a borderline all-star, so that's already something attached to his name, right? And he's made an all-star team before.
Yes.
And Portland is already looking to move Drew Holiday.
That's true. I did see that.
So if you just wanted to acquire an all-star caliber player to move for more assets, why wouldn't you ship out Chris Middleton?
That's a good point.
Chris Middleton wasn't available for a majority of last season, especially when you needed him in the postseason.
Yeah,
that's why when he showed up in the postseason, he looked like shit.
That's it. He really did. That was surprising, but makes sense. Yeah.
Drew Holiday's been there ever since day one. When he stepped foot in Milwaukee, he has been available for the team.
Yep.
And he's been the second best player to Giannis. I can honestly say he's been the second best player to Giannis because he affects the game in so many other areas that Chris Middleton does not. That's defensively, playmaking, and even big shot making. I remember the Brooklyn series. Drew Holiday hit a bunch of big shots down in the fourth quarter. He was broke the whole game. Fourth quarter overtime, he hit a bunch of big shots.
Hey.
So I think everyone in Milwaukee needs to calm down.
A little bit. I know everybody's hype. The jerseys are already made. I just read like 15 minutes ago they're going to hold a rally to welcome Lillard to the city on Saturday.
And as they should. Don't get me wrong. All of that should happen. But to assume you're going to win a championship right now with this roster, the way it's constructed, you got to be out your motherfucking mind.
I see a lot of people saying like, "Oh, free trips to the finals." I was like, I think you're underselling what Holiday did for this team.
Yes, and they gave up someone else by the name of Grayson Allen, who played a very underrated role for the Milwaukee Bucks team.
Yes.
He isn't PJ Tucker, but he plays in that similar role.
Yes.
He'll be gritty, be dirty, maybe get a tech, but he'll hit threes, and he will be in your rotation in the playoffs because he doesn't sacrifice his game on either end. They lost. He went to Phoenix.
Yeah.
So now Milwaukee, what made them good before in the past, their depth, their defense. Yep. They lost both of that. But they got better offensively.
They did.
And the philosophy always is you take the guy that scores points.
That's right.
And I get that. That's why I said they're 20% better, because they really are. Damian Lillard obviously boosts their chance to win a championship. It boosts their chance.
Absolutely.
You're still not guaranteed.
No.
Do you not see who else is over there in the East? Are you blind? Like, you just got dog walked by Jimmy Butler last year.
You sure
Drew
did.
Holiday, the best perimeter defender in the league, couldn't even stop him. So what the fuck gonna happen to Chris Middleton?
Now the rumor is that the Heat want Holiday, which would be the most ironic fucking thing. So,
and then
if that happens, people, I'm sorry. I don't know. This might be a repeat.
Hey, CJ, you want to do me a favor real quick?
What's that?
You want to look up Damian Lillard's averages for a specific playoff series?
Okay.
I want you to tell the world this. You know why? Because if I say it, I'm going to sound like a hater.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, Drew Holiday, when he played with the Pelicans in 2017 and 2018, they played against the Blazers in the first round and they swept them. So, Damian Lillard's stats for the Pelican series in 2018.
We're talking about points per game?
Points per game and shooting percentage.
Points per game. Damian Lillard had 18.5 points per game.
When the fuck has Damian Lillard averaged less than 20 in his life?
Yeah, that's not good. Let's see. Where's my shooting percentage? 0.352.
35%. When is he?
That
is a Drew Holiday effect.
Yeah, that's all Holiday. That's what you're missing, Bucks. And I keep saying it to people and they don't want to hear me. I'm like, I think it absolutely is Bucks in the playoffs. Don't get it twisted. But I think that's where you're going to see the most, where Holiday is a crater missing from this team. And that's a really good point. I never even thought about this specifically for Damian Lillard. But yeah, defensively, you need a Holiday. You need a dog to facilitate all of it. And Holiday was really fucking good at that. So I don't know.
CJ?
I don't know.
Every team that's won an NBA championship has had someone that plays a role like Drew Holiday.
Exactly.
From the beginning of time until now. You talk about Draymond Green, talk about Chauncey Billups, guys like that.
That's right. You got to have it.
Got to have them. You can't
math.
just replace a guy like that unless you go re-sign a PJ Tucker.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of is, what do you replace him with? And I'm like, oh boy, I don't know. I don't think you can.
You can't, because you can't teach dog.
No, you cannot. That's right in here. So,
and we all know Chris Middleton is talented, but he ain't a dog.
No.
He's talented though.
He does a great job, but
he ain't a dog.
I don't know. We're gonna see. It made it very fucking interesting in the East, bringing Lillard over here, like for this kind of team and this kind of fit. Yeah, the Bucks are gonna be so much fucking fun to watch on offense.
Yes,
I am worried about the defense a little bit, but not enough to sway me from going like, yeah, it's gonna be tough to get past them, but we'll see.
So, I know we're running a little short on time, but I just want to make this point, and we could
go for it.
Converse about this for a little bit. At the 3 spot, or actually at the wing position, the 2 and the 3, the shooting guard and small forward spot. If you get matched up with when you get matched up with Boston,
there you go.
What the hell are you gonna do with their wings? Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, 6'7", 6'10", score inside out, handle the ball. What are you gonna do with them? Because Damian Lillard ain't guarding one of them. And you know damn well you ain't putting Giannis on them. You know why? Because Giannis got to guard Kristaps Porzingis.
That's true. Yes, that would be the assignment for sure. So
you gonna put Brook Lopez on Porzingis?
I will say
no.
Yeah,
you're not gonna
do that. I don't know who you put on those guys now.
So it's like, if you had Drew Holiday, at least you have Drew Holiday to put on one of those guys.
Right. You lock up one.
You'll live with it. You'll live with the results.
Exactly.
But you dying with the results now. You better hope Marjon Beauchamp turn into the second coming of Klay Thompson.
That'd be something.
You gotta pray Pat Connaughton learns how to play defense too.
I was literally gonna say Connaughton on defense. I was like, "Ooh, I don't like that either."
Connaughton, he
not at that level. Not at that level.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. I just want to bring perspective to this conversation because
absolutely,
No, the championship is not a guarantee.
1, 2, 3.
Block.